Hi, and welcome to my channel, Simply Amazing, where you learn how you can become amazing every single day. In this video, I'll be talking about the different kinds of department and the different jobs that you as an international student or a student or an F1 visa can work while here in the United States. Let's get started. The first department that you can work for is the library. There are different opportunities that the library offers. For instance, you can work as a front office personnel, where your job is to help students locate books, depending on whichever section the book is. Because we all know a library can have so many books, and that can be overwhelming to us sometimes, and we just need someone to guide us and to tell us, if you're looking for a book in science, it's on this section. If you're looking for a book in philosophy, it's in this section. And that will be your job as a front office personnel. The second job that you can work while in the library is that of a loan officer, where a student places a request for a certain article or book or journal that is not within the school. And you as a loan officer goes that extra mile for the student and outsources that particular thing that they're interested in, and you can give it to the student for a specific or a limited amount of time. The other department that you can work for is the bookstore. The bookstore has so many opportunities. Now, for those who have never been to bookstores in universities in the US, the bookstore sells anything that has the school logo on it, or even sometimes books, pencils, pens, stuff like that. So you can work there, either working in the front office where you're the cashier and you're also helping the student locate the books, or you can even help in stocking the shelves, stuff like that. So there's so many different opportunities that the bookstore can give you. The other department that you can work for is the athletics department. Now, in the athletics department, they're the people that on the gym in the school. And you can work there, where your job would be to sign students and even people from the community up for gym memberships. Or you can even work there, just being at the front office, so that when students come in or when the community members come in to work out, you're there to just swipe their card, so that the university keeps track of who is in their facilities and at what time they came in and the time that they left. The other job that you can do for them is to help them when they're preparing for events, because they tend to have a lot of events, a lot of sporting events, stuff like that. You can be the person who helps to put all their activities together. The other department that you can work for is the cafeteria. Now, there are two different kinds of things that you can do for the cafeteria. The first thing is you can either work in the cafeteria, like in the dining hall, where your job is to clean the tables after the students have eaten, or to help in washing the dishes, or just keeping the place clean. Or you can be the one who takes the payment for the students for the food that they're about to eat. It's a good job and it's a rewarding job. The other section that you can work for while in the cafeteria is you can work while selling the food. The cafeteria is split into so many different sections. For instance, there's the main dining hall, and then there are the tiny cafeteria sections that are divided in the school. So you can work in each and either one of those, because most of the time they sell coffee, donuts, stuff like that, like little munchies that students can have while they're in class, or when they're just taking a slight break. So you could work there. Another department that you can work for is the department that you're studying under. For instance, you can work for the education department, or the chemistry department, or the physics, the biology, you name it, the arts, you name it. And excuse me, there are different jobs that you can do for them. For instance, you can work directly under a lecturer, where your job is to set up the calendar for the lecturer, excuse me, set up the calendar for the lecturer, or help the lecturer plan his or her day, and just make sure that all their stuff is in order. So that can be your job. Or you can either do tutoring, where students who are having challenges in certain courses, they come to you and you teach them how they can overcome the challenges that they're encountering. Or you can work as a prep personnel, where, for instance, in the chemistry department, like every lab session needs chemicals. You prep the chemicals, you prepare the chemicals for the students. Or you can also work as a teacher in quotes, because you'll just be supervising the students in the lab. So there's so many different opportunities. And before I forget, the IT department. Now, in the IT department, there's so many jobs for you to do. For instance, you can just be cleaning computers. It's a job, guys. Or, and get this, you don't need to learn how to code. You don't need to know how to code. If you do know how to code, we are happy for you and we are proud of you. But if you don't know how to code, don't worry, because you can just be there helping students reset their passwords. I mean, how many passwords can a person remember, right? We have so many passwords nowadays, and sometimes you just forget the password. So when your account gets locked down, you can just call the IT department and they guide you through the process of reactivating your password or reactivating your account. Now, most of these departments, you're only allowed to work until a certain time of day, but departments like the library or the IT, they can go up to 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, depending on the shift that you pick up. Now, let's remember, as an international student in the United States, you're not allowed to work more than 20 hours. Okay, guys? No more than 20 hours when you're in session. During summer, when you're not in session, sure, you can go the whole 40 hours. But when you're in session, only take 20 hours, okay? A maximum of that. So I will be doing more videos about just informing you or educating you on some of the things that you need to know. And if you have a comment, or you just want to let me know how I did in this video, I'll be so glad to read your comments. So just put your comment in the comment section and I will respond to it. And don't forget, subscribe, hit the bell button, and let's get started. And don't forget, you're amazing. Have a wonderful day. Bye.